driver in the number 22 Team Penske Ford Mustang, Joey Logano. Joey, this is obviously a much different immediate aftermath of the race comparing last weekend to now, but you're the first driver to secure championship 4 spot. How does that feel?
It feels great. What do you think I was going to say? Obviously, it feels really good. So proud of our race team all the way through. This group of guys they're truly incredible. They're good people, which is one of the things I'm most proud of. But they're really smart, and in the playoffs, they're able to really be able to keep a level head and maximize the races no matter what's dealt with them. And today we had a solid car. We were not as good as a 20, but we were a top 5 car. In a long run, we were probably the best car. We just got ate up on the restarts too much. And so when there's an opportunity like that at the end of the race where there's a long run and you're able to make good mileage, that's one of our strengths that we have with the Ford. And so there's an opportunity there to run it long. And then when you put that together with Paul Wolf, an incredible crew chief, we call him Big Ball Paul now, and he really makes it happen there. Engineers calculating everything, and then communication, right? That to Coleman, my spotter, back down to me as the driver. How much can I save? What's going on around me? How, obviously we don't want to win by too much, right? You want to make sure you save enough gas to get to the end. You got to get to the end if you're going to win. So able to make it happen. So excited.
All right, well, we'll begin opening it up to questions. We'll start right here with Mark, and then we'll just go down the line.
Mark Bureau, PRN. So how do you feel about this 1 week swing? Low of blows, you barely miss out. So now you're in the championship for it. You can't make it.
No, you really can't.
So nobody in Hollywood can even write the script.
You're right. I don't know. I'm just blessed to be in the situation that we're in, right? We were good enough last week to be the next guy to get in, the next team to get in, and we were good enough to do that. And then, today we were able to do it. My wife, I talked to her in Victory Lane. She's like, do you believe 1 week ago at this hour, I come walking out of our bedroom and I said, you're not going to believe this shit. You know what I mean? It's like, you wouldn't believe it. And here we are a week later. And I told her, you ain't going to believe this. So we won this one. So excited about, the opportunity ahead of us, right? Our focus now is moved forward to Phoenix, and the next 2 weeks don't really matter. It's the advantage that we earned, and we know what that advantage is worth. It's worth a lot. So our focus tomorrow morning will be on Phoenix. Job to finish.
On the left.
That's NASCAR.com. Joe, congrats on this. I feel like the cohesion of Team Penske was really on display all weekend, from all 4 teams rallying around the 12th team to help them get the backup car ready, and then Ryan helping you as a buffer there in the closing laps. How does that help define kind of the team principles that Penske kind of abides by?
I don't think there's a team out there that works better together than Team Penske. That is just in our DNA all the way through. And that started years and years and years ago. I can't even take credit for being part of that. From when I got there, the openness between team to team. I remember years ago Brad telling me when I got there is that I'd rather you beat me and finish second than him beating me and finishing 21st, right? Like that's the attitude that we have. And, so when you have that all the way through the team, that is just very helpful for us. I've been around long enough to realize that it's good to see your teammate win. I know you want to be the top dog, right? And obviously, but the more I'm around the sport and the more I realize how that really raises the whole team. And then you build the relationships with people that, it makes you happy to see, it affects their life, right? These bonuses are real for the teams, right? And so anything you can do to help those people that you care about is something really special to me. So that's me talking like an old man up here after years of being here, but I truly believe that. So, that teamwork all the way through with Austin, with Blaney, but the guys building the cars, we're all on the same page and truly happy for each other's success.
We'll come right here in the middle, then we'll go Jerry Jordan, then Lee.
Yeah, the race experts. I I know statistics are statistics and drivers are drivers, but what is it with you and even years?
Beats me. I know I've told you that you guys bring this stuff up, and I'm like, I don't even know. I keep looking at Bob up here. He thought I was going to make the playoffs this year. Who's laughing now? That's good motivation, though. I appreciate it. I needed that. I can't believe it. That's funny.
Love that for sure. What was kind of going through your mind in those closing laps as you heard, Bell closing 10, 8, 6, 4, and just what you had to do?
Yeah, I was just focused on the information I was being fed. Right, I was going as fast as I felt comfortable going with saving fuel. I knew I couldn't waste time with Suarez. I had to get by him as soon as I got to him, which took me an extra lap longer than I wanted it to be, but was able to get by him in enough time and felt like we were in good shape. And I only knew that because of what Coleman was telling me up there. He's like, hey, I think we're in good shape. He's not going to catch us if we keep doing what we're doing. So as long as you don't get enough traffic friction by passing cars and not doing it efficiently, you're going to be able to stay ahead there. So, the pace was starting to equal out as his tires are wearing. My tires were wore out, obviously, after a long run like that. So that information made me feel pretty confident. And, I know Paul well enough now that when I hear it in his voice, he felt pretty confident we were going to make it on gas. So, they kind of said what we're doing is working, about 25, 30 laps to go. So I really kind of felt like, I can just kind of keep running this pace. And, hopefully the 99 is going to have to save more and he'll back up and then just got to go fast enough to stay in front of the 20.
We'll go to Jerry, Lee, and then Jeff up here.
Jordan kicking tires. Along those lines, as a driver, though, when you're running that many laps, and you know that you're going to be low on fuel, are you like, hey guys, are y'all sure about this? Or because some of the competitors were wondering if you're going to run out.
I'm going. Like I said, I'm going off of what they tell me, and they seem pretty confident. Like I said, it takes the whole team to do it, right? Our gas man, Nick Hensley, has so much experience on the racetrack, and he's so smart as a gas man. He totally gets it. So he did a good job at packing it when it mattered. Our engineers, Shaggy and Joe, Paul on the box, they do a good job at really understanding, what we're going to need to make it and how to efficiently tell me what to do, right? I mean, at that point, I always tell them in fuel mileage, just tell me what to do because I don't have all your squiggly lines. I don't know what's going on. So you got to coach me. So they did a great job at doing that.
You also had enough fuel for burnout. So.
Absolutely.